Hey, good day, folks. I am Arjun, and I'm your host for this asynchronous Physics 181 course. This is me. And in this introductory video, I'll be going over how the course gonna look like, what are the assignments, and what are the how many labs are there, how many assignments, how many tests, and when to write the midterm and the final exam. That's what we're gonna talk about. And other than that, we will also make some classroom commitments where I will ask you guys to make sure that you follow some of these instructions which I provided here. And yeah, that's what this video is going to talk about. So let's dive into this video. All right, so I'm going to start with the content section. So if I click onto this content section and then click onto the course information down here, and then it takes me to the course schedule, you will be able to see this course schedule. Let me just quickly change my settings to the student settings, because that's what you will be seeing also. So view as a student, and then I'm going to go to the content, and then I will go to the course information, and then course information, then go to the course schedule, and I can download this course schedule. This course schedule gives you a lot of information about this course. This is my office, and if you wanted to see me in person, you can see me in person in this office. This is my phone number also provided to you, and my email address too. And this is the book information, the book which we will be using for this particular course. And now down here, course schedule. In this course, we're going to be doing the 3 labs. Each lab is of 5%. So lab 1 is due in the week 3, and lab 2 is due in the week 7, and same with the lab 3 is due in the week 12. And same way, there are 2 assignments. The assignment 1 is due on the 5th of October, and assignment 2 is due on to the 23rd of October. So these two I put them together because this is more of a reading week, so I don't want to put any assignments down here. So for this week, make sure you are ready to do 2 things. Or if you wanted to do the assignment ahead of time, go ahead and do it. You can download both the assignments ahead of time too, and start working onto it as soon as you are confident with the course material. And then same way, there are 2 tests. So test 1 and test 2. Test 1 is due on the October 2nd. I will provide you the specific dates for this one also. So in this week, in the week 6, you can write the test 1, and in the week down here in the week 13th, you can write the test 2. And then on top of that, there is a midterm is in the week 8. So all this information is provided to you, and the final exam is down here. And if you see what pages to study, that is also provided to you. So a lot of times students have this grievance that, oh, we cannot study the whole book. So I've specifically provided you the most important pages which you need to study. But if you are one of those students who love to study, keep reading the book, go ahead and do that. I think that is the best thing, because that will help you to, improve your concepts immensely. All right. But if you want it the short and fast way, please make sure you do study these important pages. All right, so midterm is on chapter 1 to 4. Again, you will be writing it from the home using the lockdown browser. I'll talk about it in detail later on. Also, final is on chapter number 1 to 8. And then there is also the test information. Test 1 syllabus is from chapter 1 to 4. Test 2 syllabus is chapter 5 to 8. So please make sure you note down these information, because later on you will ask me via email. I've seen a lot of students ask me about this information. What is the test on? Test is on chapter 1 to 3. So please note down this information. And the test 2 is on chapter 5 to 8. Now, because I'm talking about the test, I'll quickly talk about how they're going to look like also. So I'm going to click on to the assessments, then click on to the test down here. So the specific dates for the test is provided to you. This test is due on the October 11th. First test is due on this day. So majority of these assignments are due on the Saturdays. Okay, so please make sure you specifically note down these due dates. I've already provided you ahead of time, so keep it in your calendar So first due date for the due date for the midterm is the October 25th, and due date for the test one is October 11th. You can start writing this test only in the test week. Like this is going to open up on the October 6th, and you have 1 week to write this test. Same way you have 1 week of opening window for the test 2 too. And for the final, this is the window available on the December 8th and goes up to the December 15th. Lab, you can start them right away. Also, this I made them available, but I will highly recommend you guys to work onto the concept first of all and then do the labs. For labs, you're going to get the 3 chances for to do each lab. I mean, the best one will be counted. So if you couldn't do the lab in the first go, if you think that you could have done better, go and try the chance number 2 and chance number 3 also. All right. Now this was about lab. So again, if I go into this lab and click on this one, this is, well, it will be, I cannot open it because it's going to open on 28th, and today is the 20th when I'm recording this. So I'll make a different video on the labs also. So again, going back to the test section, now about the test 1 and test 2. As I said, the syllabus for test 1 is from chapter number 1 to 3, and there will be 8 to 10 multiple choice questions, and then there will be 3 to 4 long answer questions. Specific, if I have to put it, yeah, 3 or 4. I don't exactly know how many from the top of my head. So for the math problems, they will be written. So you will be writing them on a piece of paper and then submitting it to me. I will show you this. Let me see if I know this dummy is going to open also later on. So let me just quickly show you how you're going to approach this test. So I'm going to close it and going to go to assessment and then test section. And this is the test 1. I cannot open this one right now. So I will actually gonna open this dummy test. So again, I'll preview it. So let me preview this one. So that's how it's gonna look like. So there will be multiple choice question. Again, this is a dummy test for you guys to practice about the lockdown browser, which I'll talk about in a minute. So this is the question 1. What is 2 plus 2? I guess 3. And then there will be some multiple choice questions like this one on physics. As I said, 7 to 8 or maybe approximately 10 questions. And then here there will be long answer question. Long answer questions will be only math questions, no theory. So the question is going to look like something like the math problems, where you will be solving the problems and you won't answer them here. You can just type in the answer. Maybe you got the answer velocity equal to 25 meters per second. That's what you can type in here. But I will highly recommend you to solve the questions with a pen and paper and then email it to me. Now, there will be certain rules which I will assign about exam also. So let's first of all finish this preview, and then we will talk about those rules also. So for test 1, as I said, 10 to 12 multiple question, 8 to 10 multiple choice questions, and then approximately 3 long answer questions, 3 to 4. And for midterm, there will be again 10 to 15 multiple choice questions, and then there will be 5 to 6 long answer questions, and same pattern is going to follow for the final and the test 2 also. So some multiple choice questions followed by the math problem. Again, I won't ask you to write down a complete theory. So that was about these tests. And now let's talk about the lockdown browser. So these are certain rules we need to follow about the exams. So make sure you know how to use the lockdown browser, because that is mandatory. Lockdown browser with the camera. If you don't know how to use the lockdown browser and the camera, please make sure you familiarize yourself with it by using this dummy test. This dummy test, when you will be watching this video, will open up. So I'll highly recommend you to do this dummy test, and so that you can familiarize yourself how to set up the lockdown browser on your computers. Another thing which I want to tell you, please note it down carefully, that once you done writing your exam, please make sure you submit your test within 10 minutes. You email me your test, not email, you send me on the Teams, because once you're going to email me, the I've seen this problem with the students in past, that they email me and then they think that, oh, I emailed you but it reached to you later, so I don't know why it reached to you later. So please send me everything using Teams. All right, let's dive deeply into the exam rules. Let me go back to the course homepage. Down here, I am talking about certain rules. I'll go over these on these rules one by one. So first rule is you must check your SAT email at least twice a week, and also the D12, because I will be posting a lot of information on D12 here. Like for example, here I posted some videos on chapter number 1. So please make sure you watch those videos, and I've also provided you here which examples you should focus on after watching these videos. All right. Now, the second one is, if you are facing any difficulty in learning, you must seek the advice from the instructor within the week of your learning difficulty. This is big. I've seen students, once it comes down to the midterm or the test, all of a sudden they start saying to me, Arjun, can you help me with this particular concept or blah blah different things. This is physics 181. This is a level above than the physics you've done at the grade 10 level. This is quite tough compared to the grade 10. Okay, this is not something where you're gonna study one day before the exam and you will be able to write the exam. I'm not saying it is super hard. It is easy if you understand the concept and if you give yourself enough time so that your brain can absorb those concepts. So please make sure you are studying regularly and asking me your questions if you have any difficulty. How you can ask me those questions? You can ask me those questions via the online office hours, which I'm providing from 5:30 to 6:30 every Monday using this link. You just need to click on this link, and I will be on the other side, and you can ask me your questions. It can be any questions with regards to your subject. Okay, maybe you wanted to have more knowledge about the test, how the test gonna look like. Okay, maybe it's about some math concepts. Okay, maybe something with regards to the assignment. You can ask me any questions in this, but I'll highly recommend you to utilize this time, because uh, I mean, this is your interaction with me, and you'll be able to get to know me also. And one thing I want to tell you, a lot of students will tell me that, oh, I'm working at this particular time, so I may not be able to come to this class. So my recommendation to you guys is, it takes only a 15 minutes break. Okay, so if you have a quick question, write it down, take a quick break, take a quick lunch break at that time. If you are driving at that time, park your car in a safe area, and then you can ask me the questions. I will also provide the in-person tutorials, which will be most likely on Saturday in SAT library from 12 to 4. Most likely I will post about it in another announcement down here, specifically what timings are that which gonna work. Anyhow, so please make sure you are not making any excuses. And if you have any questions, especially with regards to the concept, I'm talking now especially with regards to the math concepts of this physics, please utilize this time. I may not be able to answer your questions via email. I've had in past where students think that, okay, at 11 p.m. at night they are studying, so they're gonna frame a question, copy paste the questions on the email and gonna send me, and expect that on the next day I will send them reply back. That's not gonna happen. This is your time. Please make sure you utilize this time. If you cannot come at this time, come and see me in person. As I said, I will post about the tutorials later on. on the announcement. So this is the minimum expectation I have from you guys, okay, that you're going to utilize this time if you have any questions with regards to the concepts. Anyhow, moving to the next thing. Yeah, this is pretty much which I was talking about. For assignments and tests, make sure you convert everything into one Word file. Okay, do not send me some random pictures. I know you are taking an online course. Online course is like a privilege that you can study from your home, but it comes with certain expectations that you will familiarize yourself with the technology. So, some technology which you will be using, something like Brightspace, something like using the online classroom environment, something like making the PDF. How, if you don't want to purchase a PDF, all right, that's fine. You can always copy paste these pictures on a one Word file. Word is free of cost to the SAT students. Okay, so you should be able to take the pictures of your work and and yeah, and compile everything together and send me via Teams. Okay, just a random pictures, I will not accept it. This is my humble request to you guys. All right, and make sure when you are writing your test, everything should be in step-by-step form. If you are doing it as a rough work, just to show me the work you just did, you copy pasted, somehow you were able to copy paste from chat GPT or some other online environment, and then you just copy pasted a couple of things here and there, and you think that I will take 1 hour to figure out to join those bits and pieces. I'm not going to do that. If it is not legit, if it is not step by step, I'm going to mark it wrong. And this is an expectation I'm setting up in the beginning of the course. All right. And then another thing, as I said, you need to familiarize yourself with the technology and the camera. And we will talk about this camera in little detail when you will be in the online environment, when you will be writing your test. Make sure you do a proper environmental check. If you fail to do a proper environmental check, that test will not be accepted. When I say what is environmental check, I'm providing you the clear instructions. There should not be anyone in that room, first of all, in the room in which you are writing the exam. No one in that room other than you. All right. Second thing is, on your table, the table on which you are writing the exam, there should not be any electronic gadget other than your computer. And then you will make sure that the camera of your personal laptop or your computer PC camera, whatever camera is there, you will move it around that table and around that whole around that room where you are sitting. Okay, there should not be any TV or any electronic gadget in that area other than your calculator and then the PC on which you are working. Okay, and there should not be any unwanted material, something like book or maybe some pages hidden. So there you are allowed to carry 4 or 5 pages on which you will be writing those problems. But make sure the pages you are carrying, you need to show it on the camera that whatever pages you are carrying, they are blank, and they should be put in an order. They should not be dispersed on to the page, so that you can hide something below those pages. You need to carry them uh, and show them one by one, and the table should be neat and clean. It should not be that some pages are randomly placed here and there. So please make sure. The only thing which I'm trying to tell you is that later on, if these conditions are not met, then you will be marked 0, and then there will be unfortunately I have to file a case against you. And make sure lighting of the room is proper, and you need to show your ID also onto the camera, that that it's you who is writing the exam. This is really mandatory, and I am really strict this semester on these things. So please, if you have any ambiguity with regards to this, come and see me before you write the test. Okay? Any ambiguity, any questions you have. Now the onus is on you guys. If you think that you still have any questions with regards to when you're writing the test, that these are your questions and you need the clarity, come and see me in this particular time. All right. Another thing which I wanted to uh, tell you is that you are also allowed to carry the formula booklet. What things you can carry? You can carry a calculator, scientific calculator. It can be any scientific calculator. I don't have any problems with that. Second thing, a formula booklet, 4 to 5 blank sheets you can carry with you. So these are the things you can carry. On the formula booklet, you can write certain formulas also. I have no problems with that also. With pen or pencil, you can add some formulas. But if you are adding formulas, please make sure you send me via Teams. You show me via Teams that, hey, Arjun, I'm adding these things in my formula booklet. Do you approve it? And if I do approve, you can use it. Another thing, please make sure you don't send it to me 10 minutes before start writing the exam. Okay. I'm expecting that you're going to send it to me 3 4 days ahead of time at least so that I can see it. All right. Now, the next thing is there is no excuse for missing out on the test. Okay, that a lot of times I've seen that students have this excuse, I was working last night and blah blah different thing, those things, that's thing. If someone has genuine medical condition, I will try and go out of my way to help them, but you need to submit me the proof with regards to that, but not these excuses that my boss called me in so I wasn't able to write the test. Especially this thing happens with the lab student. They start writing the lab or start doing the lab only 1 hour before the lab is about to close down. So then they say that, oh, the time ran out, I don't know what happened, and blah blah thing happened. So please make sure you don't do that. For the test, also, please make sure you use the uh, web browser, the specific web browser, which I will post it under the announcement. Which browser you have to use for the test, I'll post it down here too. It is Firefox, but I'll post it here also. So please make sure you download the Firefox on your computer, because there certain students have faced the difficulty with regards to the questions. They've not been able to see the questions completely if they are not using the Firefox. Okay. Now, uh, the next thing is, yeah, I think I've talked about this thing. If you face any difficulty in your learning, ask me straight away. Yeah, use the tutorials. Don't ask me on the last day. And I've already posted about this information that come and see me on Monday and 5:30 to 6:30. And yeah, so let me just quickly see if the exam rules. Yeah, so these are the exam rules which I was talking about. Lockdown browser, make yourself familiarized with the lockdown browser, and then you're allowed to carry formula booklet, calculator, scrap paper. And please make sure you read through this carefully. If you are taking this course, it means automatically you are assigning to these rules. Okay. If you have any ambiguity with regards to these rules, where you think that one or two of these rules you won't be able to follow, come and talk to me. If you have a legit concern, I'll try to help you. Okay. I'm not here to fail anyone. I'm here to help you guys. And my team's address, I will recommend you use my teams. Okay, use this one, not the emailing. And please make sure do not use your personal email. If you end up sending me email, do not use your personal email, use your SAT email address. And when you are typing your email, please make sure that you are mentioning which course you are studying, because I'm teaching a lot of students If you're gonna tell me that, hey Arjun, can you help me with the lab one, so and so, I don't know which course you are studying with me. So please mention about the course you are studying with me. All right. And now again, I started talking about the course scheduler in the beginning, and this course scheduler I've posted down here also. Formula booklet is also posted down here. Review for final and review for midterm is also posted here. You can use these two reviews towards your test one and for the final also. So this was the information which I wanted to give you. I think that's about it. And these are the lecture videos. So you please make sure you watch these videos. I mean, if you don't want to watch this video, if you think that you learn better from the book, go ahead and use the book. Here I provided you the book link also, the book which I'm using. This is the link for the book, and try and download it. It is free version, but I'll recommend you to download it as soon as possible on your computer so that you don't miss out on this. If you like to study with using a hard copy, this book is not available in the State bookstore. You can buy it from Kijiji also, and via Kijiji it will be cheaper too, because this book is a combination of grade 11 and grade 12. I think you most probably you'll find it in Kijiji less than half a price of whatever the actual price of the book is. And other than that, I provided the solution book also. So for whatever is in this book, there are some questions which have been asked. So down here, the solution books have also been provided for all these chapters. So you can, if you are facing any difficulty, you can watch these solution books too. So I think I've covered pretty much everything which I need to. One more time, I welcome you all to this course. This is not that hard course. Last time around, the class average was approximately 80%. Students did really good. So don't get discouraged with the first three chapters. When you're gonna start studying, that you will find that first three chapters are a little bit on the complicated side. So don't get disheartened by that. Once you pass through the three chapters, everything is easy, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you, but I need your support also. Please make sure you abide by certain rules which I posted here. I posted about the due dates also. The drop date for this course is 12th, and withdrawal date is 14th of November. And yeah, if you have any difficulty, any confusion about this course, feel free to ask me. And yeah, that's pretty much it from my side. And again, I welcome you all to this course.